Alright, so this man just opened up this fucking sewer grate to get his goddamn lighter back. What do you have to say for yourself?
I was born in Florida. I've been doing this shit since I was a kid. I want my fucking lighter.
You Florida fucking man. God damn it.
Retard strength.
Look, there's the security guard right there.
Oh shit. I'm like, sorry sir, just drop my lighter.
It's a good thing I'm recording.
And you thought I couldn't do it.
Well, it's that retard strength, bro. Now load yourself a bowl and smoke it.
I will.
And right in front of that security guard, too. I'm gonna smoke one, too. I'm gonna smoke one, too, because fuck it.
Ashy. Hold up. Let me there we go.
Now we'll record both of us from like a weird perspective. Well, you could just...
The ash in the fucking ashtray.
Ash and tree.
Fucking civilized bitch.
I don't know what's up with me lately.
Maybe a
Normally,
damn
I'm a
hillbilly.
horny ass motherfucker.
Huh?
Normally, I'm a horny ass motherfucker. I don't know what's up with me lately. It's like I'm excited to wake up and go to like Pear and the public services to see Mars. And now I know where Marceline works, so I can go check out. I can go like hang out with her and like chat her up now
I
too.
used to work there.
So that's cool. You know Marceline then, don't you?
I do not.
No?
She started after I did.
Oh.
I quit because X shit. Mama.
Yeah, you
Fuck
should.
him.
You're lazy. No.
I got a better opportunity where I'm at.
Wax on, wax off, Daniel-san. I am Mr. Miyagi. You're Daniel-san.
Okay. I'll take that, I guess.
I guess that makes Jess, for some reason, your rival.
We already know I'll beat him.
Because he threw the remote at you and challenged you the other day.
I mean, he's already said before I'm taking his place.
We need to... Did he?
Yeah. He got drunk and mad. Was like,
that's what
said
it
something
is.
About me taking his place.
That's what it is. Jess is feeling like he's being replaced.
It's because he's fucking everything up.
Yeah, that's all. He's self-sabotaging and fucking it up. That's literally it. If he would just chill the fuck out and like do his job, he wouldn't have to worry. I would fucking be on his ass all the time.
This is just too good of a fucking opportunity for me to pass up. So
yeah, and I'm
gonna do what I need to do.
And literally, I just need someone to cover my shifts from time to time.
I can easily do that. You just have to teach me everything that you do. That's
all I'm doing is I'm teaching you. And when Jess was like, "Oh yeah, don't leave him at the door," I left you at the door because that's how I was trained. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to be trained how I was trained. I want you to be able to handle yourself under stressful situations. And that's a stressful situation. That's a stressful situation. You need to be able to get comfortable doing it. All right?
I know.
Same thing. All right? It was so hard. I was nervous. I was shaky, but I got used to it. I would talk to the girls. You need to do it. Force yourself to do it.
I know.
Okay? It sucks at first.
You're
going to hate it.
In the ass.
Listen, you're going to hate it. You're going to hate me. But you're going to get way more comfortable talking to women. And that's the most important part.
I mean, I've been introducing myself more lately.
That's good. That's really good, actually.
Like, not being the one to just stand back.
Yes, that's good. But I suggest you stand back a little bit more. Let them introduce themselves to you. Stand close to them.
I mean, some of them have introduced themselves to me. That's why I've started going around more.
Here's what I've started doing, and it's been working a lot better for me than any other method I've tried, okay? So what I'll do is I'll get close to a chick, right? I won't, try to touch them. I'll just get in the zone to where if they move or, they, shift around, they're going to bump into me. And that sparks conversation. It sparks, oh, who the fuck are you? Yeah, so you just got to, plan stuff out like that where it's
why do you think I sit the way I do,
quote unquote,
when I'm doing the wristband checks?
Yeah, no, I know.
I make people trip over me.
I know.
I'm exactly where I have to be, but I position myself in a way where they might accidentally bump into me.
I'm at the point where I put the wristbands better on the women than I do the men. I put them kind of tight on men, and then I put them super loose and nice on the women. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm a misogynist, but I'm a different breed of misogynist, if that makes sense.
Kinda.
Yeah. Like I hate women, but I also love them too. If that makes sense.
I love fucking them.
Yeah, I love fucking them. I love getting their attention, but I love getting certain one's attention, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's only like certain women that I seek attention from. And it's the women I can't get attention from.
Makes sense. You want what you can't have.
Exactly. So I have to settle for what I do have, and that sucks sometimes, but I mean, it's not so bad. I'm gonna make this a new thing, where I'm just gonna bring my bong out here and smoke right here. I'm gonna fuck. Fuck it. A bitch wants to complain. I'm gonna not give her anything to complain about. So when they do check and they do like have security run through there and like look at shit, they're not gonna have shit to fucking pin on me.
Yeah, we could even say like security saw us smoking. They could not have not seen us smoking.
The
off
bong
the
was
property.
completely obvious, right underneath the lamppost. Oh yeah, this is the designated.
As I was crawling out of the sewer
smoke
for my
spot, quote,
lighter.
unquote. Yeah, this is the designated smoke spot, quote unquote. I looked at the fucking map and shit. This is where I'm supposed to smoke. Only thing I didn't want to do is keep bringing my bong out here.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass, and I don't want to fucking break it. This is concrete.
Risk is high.
I drop it. I'm too drunk. I drop it. I give it to a friend, and they drop it. That's fucked. It's bad for cars. It's bad for me. It's bad for everyone.
I never drop anything.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
That's
just saying.
why
I'm just
I
saying.
always try to hold it on the
I'm
trips.
just. I'm just saying. Like, if I give it to Jess
general.
or I'm drunk, you know, there's a chance I might drop it, and then I'm pissed. I mean, I know I have another bong, but still, this one.
Nice.
Nice
Very
bong.
nice.
Very nice. I have to thank Mars for this, honestly.
Very nice bong.
Mars and Sage, because I'm pretty sure they're responsible for it. They left it in my fridge, and only they knew where my fridge was. So, and there's a cigarette in my ashtray, which them, it's them. Mars or not Mars, but Sage owed me a new bong anyways. She broke the last one.
Oh damn.
Yeah, she broke it on purpose too. All because of the same thing, because she felt like she was getting replaced. She felt like I was replacing her. You can't replace friends. You know, if you are friends with someone and like you have built that trust and that friendship, you can't replace that.
I just always feel like all my friends are gonna leave me because in the past they have.
Like people can come into your lives and they can live like where they can be like similar friends to the friends you have, but no one is ever truly going to replace the friends that you make. You know what I'm saying? Like this kind of friendship isn't going to ever be replaced by anybody. You know, because it's different. You know, like we're bonding on a different level than we would someone else. You know? I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I feel like you get it.
I do.
And that's why when Jess is like, oh yeah, I'm getting replaced or whatever, like that's bullshit. Jess is always going to be that fucking person that like I love. I love Jess. I've never really loved a friend before, but I love Jess. You know, and like that just baffles me.
I really care about Jess. I've known him for a while.
Well, I think it is. Jess reminds me a lot of Mars, and I love the fucking like. I will kill everyone on this planet if I have to get her. You know, and that should say something. Yeah.
I know what that feels like. I was that way once.
Like she makes me want to do evil things, but in a good way. And then there's Marceline, who makes me want to do amazing things, but in a good way. Actually, no, amazing things, but in a bad way. I feel like I don't know yet. That's the thing. I have to test the waters.
Still testing waters.
Yes. That's why
you and your
not,
testing.
That's because I don't like to jump into things anymore. Because I've had my heart like broken too many times, and I fear rejection.
That's why I refuse it.
Well, I don't refuse it. I fear it. It's something that I run away from. you know?
Yeah, I guess you could say I do the same thing. I avoid it by
Yeah,
not
you avoid
confronting it.
Yeah, you avoid it by not confronting it. I do the same thing. I avoid it by not confronting it. I wait until I'm like ready to confront it, and then I try to confront it. And if I can't, then I escape it.
Tried, didn't work.
No, like with my ex, I tried to reconcile after she slept with my best friend. I was like trying to reconcile shit afterwards, but she wasn't having it. So I was like, okay. When I was like, when she was ready to reconcile, I wasn't ready. You know, and like we were just doing this back and forth, and then now I'm just blocked. So I don't know. Like life goes on.
It does.
I've met so many other people since then. You know, my perspective has changed so much that if she was to come back in my life, I'd just be like, "Ha, you missed a good opportunity. Deuces." Yeah. I wouldn't take her back. I wouldn't forgive her, but at the same time, I'd be like, whatever. It is what it is. Life goes on. Have a good life.
That's how I feel with my ex.
I mean, I was like dumbly in love with her, if that makes sense. Like,
Oh, that makes sense.
like I was just stupidly in love with this woman, and I was blind like the whole time. She was just using me for the house that I had, and she was like just using me for all the shit that I had to offer.
Mine
And
was using me for sex, attention, and cuddles.
I have a feeling that she did love me at some point, but as soon as I broke up with her, that all changed. And then she went to my best friend and she was like, "Oh yeah, he hit me and this and that." When she was the one that would actually hit me. You know, like she would punch me and she would like slap me and shit and yell at me and scream at me and shit, slam doors, act all aggressive and whatnot. But I wouldn't act aggressive towards her in any way. Like, yeah, I'd yell back and shit and punch walls, but I would never lay a finger on her because I don't believe in hitting women. You know, like any man that really lays a finger on a woman is just a pussy.
It's not allowed in my
You know,
opinion.
like even if she's beating you up or trying to kill you, like we talked about, I still don't believe in that. You know, like women are delicate. A man could kill a woman with one blow if he really tried. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a man and a woman. We have physical strength on them. So what, some women have physical strength on us, but a lot of the times women are delicate. You know, they need to be treated as such. And like wine glasses versus beer mugs. You know, you slam beer mugs together and you like clash them and they're sturdy. But with wine glasses, if you try to do that, they shatter.
Yeah.
You know, that's that metaphor is supposed to represent men and women. You know, like women are the delicate wine glasses. You clink them together very softly, and they make a really cool sound. You know, but beer mugs make a really cool sound when you just smash them together, but they don't break because they're built sturdy. Yeah,
Sturdy.
sturdy,
Sturdy.
built sturdy, strong. Liz, she's built strong too. Honestly, she doesn't like own it, but she is
Strong, but also slightly
like
fragile in ways.
if she worked on it, she wouldn't be fragile. You know what I'm saying? She could turn all of that mass into muscle. Yeah, a lot of women can do that. They just don't want to.
Oh, I know.
That
My
or they're
sister did it.
that or they just don't have like what is it the person to motivate them to do it. And that's what I want to do. I want Liz to be the best version of herself because she deserves that. And some lucky dude out there deserves an amazing ass woman like her. And I don't know. I want to kind of like guide that process in a way. You know, make sure that she gets the man of her dreams. You know, and we become best friends.
But honestly, she doesn't know what she wants.
Yeah, that's why you know she needs someone to like kind of watch out for her and she's not making bad decisions, bad choices, because that's what she fucking needs. Am I wrong? Think about all the dudes she surrounds herself with, and all these dangerous situations she throws herself in
Yeah, you're not wrong.
every day. She dresses like hella like skanky and like slutty and shit. And
Oh,
she
it's caused
wonders,
issues when I was with her.
She wonders why
Like with
people
other
are hitting
people.
on her and shit in the street and like
It's
acting
almost
all
caused
creepy and
fights.
shit. It's because she dresses that way.
I've explained that to her. She doesn't
I
care.
hate to be a fucking misogynist and point her out on it, but that's why.
She doesn't care.
If I was to walk around with just my dick in a sock, women would be looking at me. Women would be looking my direction, and men too. It's when you're being exposed, when you like leave yourself open, and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm fucking hot.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, no, I know she knows what she's doing, but at the same time, she's being very naive, and that's the problem. Is she needs to not be naive. She needs to know what she's doing, and how to counteract the bad effects from it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to teach her. Is like, there are various methods you can use. You can record people when they're acting crazy, you know, like that one chick did. That's why I like kind of chilled out. It's because she pulled out her phone, she started recording me, you know. You can pull out some bear mace, and that shut down the situation immediately. Yeah, you might get hit with this, but immediately shuts the situation down. There's just so many different ways. It's taser. You can learn different fighting moves. There's, yeah. I'm just trying to like help her find one that she likes and that she can use, and then I'm just gonna be like, "You're good," and I'm just gonna be like sort of friendly and like a friend. I don't really want to have some sort of long-term relationship.
Fair.
It was like some kind of short-term fling thing that might happen again or might not. We'll see.
I'm just a friend that's down to fuck.
Yeah. Same. She's like a friends with benefits sort of situation, but I'm not trying to fuck her all the time. I like her mind more than I like her body.
I would fuck her all the time just because sex.
Yeah. So I'm more of an intellectual. I like someone's mind. I find like intelligence more sexy than your body.
Well, I see that completely. You do you.
Your body will eventually wither and rot, but your intelligence will last you the rest of your life. How sexy is that? That's
Body
sexy.
hotter, mama.
Nah, mine's sexier. No.
Maybe for you.
Because think about it. When humans,
I get where you're coming from.
When humans go extinct, the only things that are going to be left are the creations of our mind. So, sex in some meaningless way is meaningless.
Well, I know sex is meaningless, but it's fun.
Yeah. The only meaningful thing I see that we do on this earth is what we do around us. How we interact with our environment, how we manipulate it and create within it, you know? Because that's our two powers as half God, half mortal, as we can manipulate and create.
That's why porn just side thing, not like a full thing.
Yeah. I suggest you definitely find something that like you enjoy doing other than like porn. Whether it's like writing lyrics or playing the guitar or playing the piano or just something that's good. You know, something that's like not so physically energy draining, but like mentally energy draining, if that makes sense. You know? Something
but sex.
No, I know. Sex is a great relief for shit, but sex is not a great relief for mental shit.
It is for me.
No, because when you pour your mental shit into sex, then it gets weird. Then it becomes like trauma bonding sex. You don't want that too, no.
I'm a pretty kinky, fucked up individual.
You need to put your trauma.
It's already trauma bonded.
Put your trauma into like bad, dark jokes, or like.
I do that already.
Yeah. So start writing bits. You know what I'm saying? Like jokes.
No.
And shit. Yes.
No.
Start writing bits.
Fuck that. No.
Start drawing pictures. Start fucking writing lyrics.
I'll do
whatever
the music part is set. Fuck if I'll do comedy.
Do whatever you can to like pour all of that negative energy into something that's positive. You know what I'm saying? Because sex isn't. I don't really see sex as a positive thing. It's like it's more of a negative thing, especially this point in our life, because we're not ready to have children. You know?
Not children, more of mixing pleasure into a business.
Well, ultimately, sex is for making children, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're not ready to have children, then there's no point in having sex. But it is pleasurable, so we do like to indulge.
Pleasurable to have all the time.
We do like to indulge, but you have to remember everything in moderation, my friend.
Otherwise, I have a insanely high sex drive.
Here's the thing. I explained this to Shauna. I explained this to Sherry. I explained this to almost everyone, but no one seems to fucking understand it, except for a select few people. If you starve yourself of something, say you go on a fast, right? The next time you eat a meal, doesn't that meal taste 10 times better than if you
Oh
would
no,
have eaten it?
I fasted for 4 days
Okay, so
before.
it's the same thing with sex. The longer you resist, the longer you go without it, the better it is when you get it again.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so like resistance is key. Everything in moderation. Okay,
I've barely had any
you know
though.
when people say edgelords and shit, you know what that means, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what that means.
So be an edgelord.
God damn it, I don't want to be an edgelord.
Sometimes you have to be. Edgelords are the most sought after motherfuckers of all time. I'm an edgelord. If you didn't know, I'm the edgelord god.
Yeah, I can fucking
Motherfuckers
see
cannot touch
that.
me, dude. Like,
Okay, I'd rather have the sex.
I mean, sex is great and all, but if you ain't smart, I ain't one to tap it. Like that one bitch, that's 100% why I didn't want to tap that and Mars. She just wasn't smart. She's letting all those dudes feel her up, and she was doing nothing about it. She said she was a bad bitch, but she wasn't a bad bitch. She's a doormat.
But hot.
Yeah, she's a hot doormat. Yeah. Bet you that she has some traumatic past history as well, and she's probably been molested a few times.
In there.
Yeah. I could read all of that just from like that first interaction, honestly. Yeah. That's how good I am at reading people.
It's fairly common with pretty much everybody nowadays, though.
True. No, that's why it's easy to read people. It's because it's pretty common. All of the shit. You just have to recognize the fucking patterns. That's all it is.
I do.
Yeah. I recognize the patterns. They repeat themselves over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you look tired.
I don't know yet.
No, you just yawned, bro. You're tired.
Maybe.
Your body says, I'm tired. That's why you yawn.
Possibly.
Yeah. I was gonna go back after a bowl and go finish that painting I'm working on.
See.
But damn, I recorded that whole thing.
Things are still moving.
Dude, it's because